Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I have a really quick video and it's really simple and easy. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to make your 808s bouncy in FL Studio. So just grab your favorite 808 and draw in the notes where you want them. You can turn on the metronome to keep track. And I'll show you how to make your 808s kind of jump like this. So the cool thing, we're in FL Studio 20. So if you're new here, subscribe because I have a ton of free videos for you. And if you're already subscribed here, please like this video so we can help more and more people around the world. Let's go to the top right where it says Graph Editor, and we're going to click on the Velocity tab. So the first trick you can do is just turn down the velocity of a note. What this does is instead of going boom, 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 here, let me reset everything. So instead of the notes triggering, you can turn the velocity down to where now the note doesn't trigger and it creates a pause. Now that little click you hear is something else. I'll show you in a little bit. Let's take that off. But listen to the pause now. It goes boom, boom. Okay. And those pauses are really important. Sometimes you have to cut the 808 off. So I used to do this when I first started making beats, was I would add a note and turn the velocity down, and I completely forgot, but that's actually a really good technique. So the next thing you could do is you can keep the velocity down, but let's say you want a small little sound there. You don't just want it to go blank. You want a small little sound. Go to the note pitch and then add this, what's called a note slide above that note. So now we'll create a little clicky sound, almost like a kick drum that goes boom, boom, that boom. So the boom is the original kick and the b is like a little tap. So it goes boom. So hear that little click. Now we could take this even to a higher level. I told you we got all types of levels over here, and you can learn a lot more in our premium section. We also have a course called Beat Magic. If you go to busyworksbeats.com/beatmagic, if you're trying to learn how to be a producer, and but our premium training is for really elevating you. I mean, we have students who have studied from my stuff and have gone to work with top artists like Drake, Young Thug, Post Malone, Ray Shremmerd, French Montana, all the top people you can think of. YG. I'm missing all types of people. Ariana Grande. Okay, so when you apply this stuff, it works. So double click on this note and then click on a slide note. So we're going to do something else here, which is a little bit different, which requires the piano roll. And we're going to turn this into a slide note. Now also you have to reset the velocity. You can hit Alt and left click to restore the velocity of every note. If you don't see this little thing at the bottom, you click the bottom little ellipses icon and pull it up. So now it goes boom. Okay, so it's up to your style. There's no one way to do this, but I'm going to drag this note a little to the right so it pitch bends right at the very end. So it goes boom. Okay, it does a pitch dive, boom, really quickly. So it pitch dives for this amount of time. So it goes from C to G sharp in that small amount of time. Now let's exaggerate this so you can hear all this stuff. So I'm going to pull these an octave down. You can highlight those, Control Shift, select, and then hit Control down. So this creates such a pitch shift. I'm going to turn up the 808 just so we can hear. So it goes boom, and it goes so low that it sounds like it's stopping. Let's pull this up one octave. See how it goes? And it grabs the ear because our ear listens to these pitch bends. But another cool thing you could do is do a pitch bend and then a pause. So this is like the ultimate combination. So if you really want to take your 808 stuff up, I might even show you a bonus trick. I might as well, since you guys have already watched till this time. So we're going to add another note, double click on it, make sure the slide thing is off so it doesn't pitch bend, and just turn the velocity down to 0. So it stops the whole note. Because when everything lingers with a long ending, sometimes it doesn't sound bouncy. So we're adding that pause right after the pitch slide. Now here's a real crazy trick. If you highlight this note, hit Alt A, go to time multiplier, and just mess with it. Now I don't think you can do this on our slide note. I forgot to convert this back. So double click, turn it off slide mode, highlight the note, and hit Alt A, change your time multiplier. Okay, and keep your range to 1. So this is that Roddy Ricch sound effect. Now it might sound crazy because I have that gap, that silence right after. And then we're gonna right click and fade the volume up. So it goes like, let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, so it's like very fast. Let's make it a little bit slower. Let's hit Alt A, pull it down a little bit more. Also, this is a very short note, so it's not going to be super long. So it goes and then it stops. So let's say we just duplicate this. I just hit Shift you heard me. And then right click, change the velocity, pull this up so it's a fade. And this will create that Roddy Ricch type of reverse. Let's pull this down an octave. So it sounds like a reverse 808, but it's really not. So all these things combined will create bouncy 808s, bouncy ear 808s. So if you love this video, please subscribe. Please share it with everybody you know, because we're trying to help as many people as possible. And it's up to you to spread the mission. So that's my mission for you, your challenge for today. Thank you for watching. It's Game from BusyWorksBeats.com.